Now when it comes to finessing people, no one does it better than the Joestars. From Josuke finessing Rohan out of money, to Jonathan making Dio use his body as a last resort so that he can experience a generational fade, even Joseph defeating the most powerful villain in JoJo history by hitting him with a "your next line will be."
How, Sway?
But I think Jotaro might be the greatest finesser in JoJo history, because what this man did to Darby was diabolical. Even more diabolical than being named after a D-tier restaurant that's worried about your meat.
Pause.
Apologies if anyone watching this video likes Arby's, but somebody had to catch this straight, and it damn sure wasn't gonna be me. So the Stardust Crusaders finally make it to Cairo, and instead of looking for Dio, they go to the bar and celebrate.
Bing, bop, boom, 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 bop, bam. The type of shit I'm on you wouldn't understand.
Nah, that's not what really happened, but could you blame them if they did? They pull up to the bar, asking everybody if they know where this building is, and a mysterious person tells them, "Yeah, I know what building you're talking about." Now, I know this part was made in 1989, but I know my dumbass would have told them to use Google Maps and would have gotten a JJK jump session for it. After hearing this stranger say he knows about the building, they go running to him like having a pack of gum at school. This man right here is Darby, S Tier Finesser and S Tier Cheater. But we'll get to that later. They ask him about it, and instead of answering their question, he does a magic trick with the cards and tells them that I don't work for free. This man Joseph gave him $1 and told him that should even things out. Bro just started laughing at him like, I can't even get a Happy Meal with $1. Get that shit out of my face. So he asked them if they like to gamble. This nigga went on a monologue about how much he loves gambling. Like, okay, we get it, Michael, Darby, Jordan. Just put the fries in the bag, bro. Joseph starts going band for band trying to get the location out of him, and Darby tells him that his money means nothing to him. Just to prove it, he bets that the random cat will take the fish stick on the left instead of the one on the right. Polnareff joins the game as well, and my boy Abdul in the back giving him the side eye like,
No, this nigga didn't.
Abdul and Jotaro are thinking that he might be a stand user, and if anything pops off, start swinging. Jotaro's like, shit, you ain't gotta tell me twice. I'm always ready to start platinum somebody's head off. Darby tells Polnareff that we're not playing for money, but for your soul. So the game begins, and the cat goes to the right and banks to the left, causing Polnareff to lose the game and inevitably get his soul snatched, literally. Spoiler alert, the cat was in on the plane. Darby's stand uses bungee gum to stretch Polnareff's soul into a poker chip. He introduces himself and the plot starts to kick in. Like I said before, this man is a finesser and a cheater. Not only is this man a cheater, but he stole Pegasus's whole playbook, bar for bar, bro. Hello? Right. Alright, I got you. My apologies. It appears that Yu-Gi-Oh! Came out 4 years after Stardust Crusaders. So it appears that Pegasus stole Darby's flow. But hey, fuck it. Yu-Gi-Oh's still the GOAT. Darby pulls out this fat ass book that contains nothing but souls. Roster longer than Johnny Sins. Joseph's like, fuck all the games, bruh, and starts pouring a bottle of Henny in a glass. I'm thinking, okay, so we're gonna play a game of who can go shot for shot. Which would have been the smart thing to do, because ain't no way he bold enough to participate in a game like that. But instead, they play a game of how many coins will it take before the drink overflows. And once again, it's a game of soul for soul. Darby starts things off by dropping 5 coins in there. Nigga was sweating like SpongeBob and then tried to play it off like he had everything under control. Like, you're not fooling anybody. We got you in 4K. Speaking of Darby, why does this man's sideburns look like that? He doesn't even have sideburns, he has steel burns. Looking like he went to a Ripper doc and told him, yeah, just give me some cybernetic sideburns and call it a day. After seeing Darby start with 5 coins, Joseph drops 1 because, you know, logical reasons. Come to find out, this nigga cheating as well. Bro using a cotton ball to drop drips of alcohol in the glass. But like they say, it ain't cheating if you don't get caught.
Sensational.
After Joseph drops the coin in, he's ready to call it quits. Bring out the champagne, get the girls, it's time to go.
もう酒の表面張力は限界だ。無理だと考えているのだろう。違うんだな、それが。
Huh? This nigga Darby pulled the impossible and got a coin in. Everybody was shook. Even Star Platinum didn't know how he pulled it off. Now it's Joseph's turn, and he knows he's gonna lose. He was breathing harder than Michael Myers and Darth Vader combined. You would have thought that he was gonna have a heart attack. He tried to put a coin in, but in his heart, he already knew he lost. So that means he's another victim of the Soul Snatcher. Now, if that was me in that situation, I would have been like, screw it, and cracked his head with a bottle and started stumping him out until he looked like the bald-headed dude from Don't Be a Menace. After Joseph loses, we find out that Barbie was cheating before the game even started. He put a piece of chocolate at the bottom of the glass to make it seem like it was perfectly balanced, and then when the sun melted it, it would go back to normal. That would probably explain why he was eating that chocolate like a white girl with BBC. Sorry, man. That one kind of made me lose train of thought. Jotaro is like, screw these child games. We're playing poker now, and to no surprise, Obi is an expert at that.
Darby だ。二度と間違えるな。私の名はダービーと言うんだ。オビーでもバービーでもない。
Damn, nigga, chill. Jotaro flexes on him real quick and names every card he has in his hand to let him know that I'm fast as boy, and that you can't cheat against me. So Darby starts dealing the deck of cards when suddenly Jotaro breaks his finger, reminding him once again that you're not pulling any tricks on me, so cut it out. He got off easy because Jotaro was gonna rip it all off. After proving that he can't be trusted, they grabbed a random kid playing soccer to deal with the cards. After Jotaro bets his soul, the game finally begins, and with that said, it's time to do the duel. Sorry about that. Like I said before, Yu-Gi-Oh! The GOAT. Darby calls the first hand and embarrasses Jotaro with ease, taking a piece of his soul. Bro, why this nigga made snatching a soul so dramatic? Like, I can just go hop on Twitter or Reddit if I want to see that happen.
Nasty bitch.
Jotaro's just sitting there chilling, and you know, once the eyes are black, then Jotaro is about to go off. Darby notices something odd. Jotaro hasn't looked at his cards once. And to put the icing on the cake, he even says that he doesn't even have to look at the cards because they're the right cards he needs.
What did you say, nigga?
Darby starts crashing out immediately, and now Jotaro is about to pull off something even greater than the heart of the cards. The power of bullshitting. This is a move that I'm surprised no one has ever done in real life. Probably because they don't have the same aura as Jotaro. Now Jotaro starts feeling himself and even bets Abdul's soul. Abdul was like, nigga, don't look at me. Jotaro been a real nigga since day one. So if he says he got it, then he got it.
That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
Darby looks at his cards and he knows he's about to win because, spoiler alert, the kid is in on it as well. And you wonder why Michael Jordan said F them kids a long time ago. Come to find out, it's not just the boy, but everyone in the bar is working for Darby as well. Now I'm starting to understand why he got beaten up by his little bro. Darby regains his composure and bets everything because he knows Jotaro doesn't have anything else to bet. But what does Jotaro do? He bets Kakion's soul with the quickness. I bet Kakion woke up from the hospital like the Undertaker, like, why would I feel like some BS is going on right now? Then this man starts smoking in front of Darby. Even had Star Platinum light it up just to flex a little bit. Nah, man, this is mad disrespectful. Jotaro was already smoking that Darby pack before the match was even over with. But the disrespect isn't over yet. This man Jotaro got himself a drink all while Darby was having his inner monologue. Shit is getting out of control now. The little kid's looking at him like, nigga, what is going on? I thought you said this was gonna be an easy lick. It feels like I'm in an interrogation room with Batman right now. Jotaro stops Darby and tells him he hasn't upped the ante yet. And this man Darby starts speaking in tongues. Thought he caught the Holy Ghost for a second. He raises the stakes by betting his mother's soul and tells him, look, I came here to save my mother. That's literally the whole plot of this story. If she's gonna die anyway, she won't mind if I bet her soul. But wait, he's not done yet. At this point, Jotaro is looking like Meek Mill in Dreams and Nightmares. Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? When I bet my mother's soul, y'all thought it was rented. Jotaro tells Darby that his bet should be the secret to Dio's stand, and Darby almost has a heart attack right there on the spot. Bro was panicking so much that he literally had to hype himself up in his head just to follow through with it. But he knows that Dio gonna light his ass up if he loses, so he can't take that chance. Nigga was stuck on the letter C. Couldn't even add ALL to it. He spent probably 50 years in his mind trying to say the word call, because that's exactly how he looked afterwards. I haven't seen someone age that fast since Wolfen was about to get eaten by Meruem. Afterwards, it's revealed that Jotaro had the worst cards in history, and this causes Darby to start laughing like he got hit with Joker's laughing gas. This man Jotaro is wild, bruh. But this just proves that he's the greatest finesser to exist. To pull something like that with all the confidence in the world, like you're betting your soul, your friend's soul, even your mother's soul. Part 3 would have been over right then and there, but Big Goat Jotaro pulled it off. But this won't be the only time he proves why he earned the title. Be on the lookout, because I guarantee he's going to spin the block one more time.